Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway, and on the hill in this one, number 42. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, ZRA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Ready to go now, and now for the Phillies, Jackson Chourio. And a pitch. That just misses, and it's 1-0.
First pitch, 640.
A wind in the pitch. That clips a corner.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
So up next, Aiden Miller.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Owns a 10-game hitting streak right now, and this is where it starts to get fun. Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Good eye in that spot. Swings and misses. 2-2 now. Fly ball down the line. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out.
That is third. The first baseman.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Bryce Harper.
Yeah, Boog, a member of the 500 home run club. I mean, you know, I fell just short of that myself, but you know the story. It's an exclusive list, and you know, of all the most feared hitters, I mean, this guy is right there at the top. He loves going deep. He loves trotting around the bases, and you know what? I love watching him do it. He's got so much swag. Let's see if he's got something for us in this one.
Tristan Casas stands in now and watches strike 1. And he pumps it a strike.
Yeah, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Oh, 2 now. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Here's a 1-2. And another ball. Just off the inside edge.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, left field. Settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And it's 1-0.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
And now here is Harper. There's a swing and a miss.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
That's inside, and it's 1-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Next offering is in for a strike. Left field on the move. And that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Phillies 1 and the Rockies 0. Back here in Denver, today's starting pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. Singing, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. The pitch. Alcantara, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next for Colorado, Colt Heath. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And here it comes. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit.
Turned on it nicely, definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals. just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That misses, and now 3-0. There's a strike. Keith on at first, nobody out. And he deals. On the ground to second, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. Over to first, safe.
Tough ball right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Isaac Paredes now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Checks over to first, back safely. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh, that's out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the veteran outfielder. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. In there at the knees.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out. Runners at first and second. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Left-hand batter waits. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. Hit in the air, center field. On his way over. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Jonathan Clase.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Xavier Isaac in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The 1-0. That's a little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. That misses the zone. But it's 3-0. Out of El Amador. And the Colorado on deck circle. And they're all loaded up.
Well, this came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy Piquet was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of his zone.
2 outs, bases full. Here's the veteran shortstop out of El Amador. And that drops in for a strike. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Chopped on the ground. Casas. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But Colorado gets even on the solo shot. All even at 1 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, and now Ronald Acuna Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And the right-hander back to work. Fought off foul. Acuna measures 6 feet even, 32 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And it's even up. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Good eye right there. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
1 out in the second.
The catcher,
Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. For the second.
You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Two down, nobody on. That's off the mark, and the count even 1-1. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Big knock there to keep the inning alive and an opportunity to put something in the gap and give the Phillies the lead.
So digging in, Termarr Johnson had the day off yesterday. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Carter leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Too low, and it's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Batting none. The shortstop.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now a chance for Jordan Lawler. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that is that.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Colorado, Jonathan Clase. Alcantara back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Ball 1 there. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The wind of the pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now it's 3-2. Looking for the K.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Drew Romo. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
C.J. Abrams digging in for the Rockies. Gets the outside corner with that one. Yeah, that's outside. Ball 1. Line drive. And heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Next to hit for the Rockies, Colt Heath. And he's already singled in this game. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. Man at second. Hot shot to third. Whips it to Casas, and that is the inning. The Rockies strand one. Score remains tied 1-1. On to the third inning, and digging in for Philadelphia, Jackson Chourio. The pitch. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that is ball 1. There's a strike. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, first baseman,
Aiden Miller will hit next. Fly to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air, left field, under it. Nabs it, and there's 2 down.
Now
batting Tristan Casas. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Off the mark there. And 1-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 out, space is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still tied, 1-1. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. The wind of the pitch. That one lifted to left, on the move towards the line. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, The third baseman.
Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed are creeping into my mind right now.
One down, base is empty.
One
Way
ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog, and these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
Number 42 takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And there's a ball.
That's inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Paredes leads off first with 1 away. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now back. The first baseman. Xavier.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And now the first baseman, Xavier Isaac. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Here's the Phillies DH, Bryce Harper. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one in there across the letters. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground, Keith slings to first, and Acuna retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the Phillies catcher, Harry Ford. Out to short, Amador. To first,
He's out.
and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Bottom of the 4th, so in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. And a pitch. And that drops in for a strike.
All these Rockies doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Pitch misses. 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That's towards center. Has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, center fielder.
So up next, Jonathan Clase. Struck out looking his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now the switch hitting catcher, Drew Romo. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Outside, that's
and a
ball.
good eye there. Clase stands at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Saved at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
On the ground to third, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score. The Rockies take the lead. It's 2-1. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Now it's the DH, C.J. Abrams. And that skips in the dirt. Man at second. Smoked with the left, base hit. They won't risk the send. Runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next for Colorado, Colt Heath. And that's in for a strike. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Alcantara over to first. And he's back in safely. Two on, 1 out.
Ball 1.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. And the righty deals. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. We go to the top of the fifth. Now the left fielder, Evan Carter. The pitch. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Phils just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Settles underneath it. Makes the grab, one down. Now it's going to be Termarr Johnson. He reached out a walk his first time. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His first homer of the year. It's 2-2.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come.
So digging in, Jordan Lawler. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
Next offering upstairs. One run across to the frame so far, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that's in the dirt. And a 2-1 on the way. And that one fouled off. The 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Jackson Chourio digs in now. 1 for 2. Chourio in his 6th season, 26 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. There's a swing and a drive. That's going back. Back some more. Into the bleachers and gone. A massive home run. It's their 2nd home run of the inning. It's 3-2. Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boo, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that
far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many. Such an impressive swing of the bat right there.
Miller in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Whips it across. That's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us. Alcantara back to work. And that's outside. Ball 1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're
1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand hitter waits. Misses off the plate. 2-1. Ground ball up the middle. Lawler on the run, sends it over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
No strike.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Ground ball, Casas. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Fernandez.
Here's the left fielder. Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Falling behind 2-1. And a strike. He goes down looking. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 3-2. George Masters on the pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tristan Casas. He's 0 for 1. The wide to kick the pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Sid Justice, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. And the pitch.
Ball.
Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. 2-2 on the way. Good job to fight that one off. And now the lefty. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Harper in the box now. No balls and a strike. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Harper retired. 2 away now.
The batter, the right fielder, Ronald.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Now a screamer into the outfield. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Now, Boog, that ball had some carry on it. Great job of making a decision quickly to get up in the air. Reels it in. Excellent job to end the inning.
Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the 6th. And now, Xavier Isaac.
For the Rockies, the first baseman.
And the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. That misses, and it's 1-1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Matt Brash, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Santana warming up as well. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to first in time. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next to Colorado, the shortstop.
Now it's the shortstop, Adael Amador. First pitch misses. Wouldn't chase that time. The Phillies leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Righty delivers. And that one missing low.
Almost 100 pitches through 5 1/3 innings. I'm thinking he's probably done in the next couple of batters.
Here comes a pitch. Inside ball 4.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Next to hit, Jonathan Clase. Alcantara over to first. And he's back in easily. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That's hard hit on the line. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, the catcher,
Drew Romo digging in for the Rockies. And ball 1. Righty to the plate. Fouled off. He was late. Amador, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have
Right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And here is
Leading off for
Harry
Philadelphia,
Ford.
the catcher, Harry Ford.
The wind and the pitch. That one a little bit high, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And he deals. And a big swing and a miss. Foul ball there. That one is hammered right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And it's a leadoff double to start the 7th.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Evan Carter stands in for the Phillies. Late swing, foul to the left. Next offering upstairs. Justice. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Pitch misses inside. 2-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one missing inside. 3-2 now. Got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it, and I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And now for the Phillies, Termarr Johnson. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in this game.
Yeah, and it was a beautiful swing as well. Everything just came together timing-wise, and he blasted it out of here.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first. 2 gone.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop,
Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses.
And now the runner breaks for the plate. One attempt, popped up, and makes the play, and that's out number 3. One left for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The pitch. Romo up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a pop-up on the infield. Ford under it. And it's caught for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams will hit next. That one pulled foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Kicks and deals. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Colt Heat digging in for the Rockies. That's through there for a strike. The 0-1.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and it's still a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gavin Hollowell. Jackson Chourio stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Now one missed.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And here it comes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Two one now. In the air, out towards right center. Jones on the move to the alley. Corrals it. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Aiden Miller. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Right through there for a strike. Hollowell, a 6'7" righty. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. The middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw not in time, and he's saved.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
A little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
One gone, runner at first. Tristan Casas stands in for the Phillies. Runner takes off. And it gets by him.
We know you got to watch the ball all the way into the glove. I think he just tried to be too quick right there and skipped the first step of the process. I'm sure he's in disbelief at what just happened, more so than anyone else.
Here's Harper now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
And the 0-1. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire did give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Just missed.
Going to lay off that pitch down.
At the belt and fires. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball for a base knock. There comes the runner. Fires it to the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, one out. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
That's in for a strike. The pitch.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Right-hander kick steals.
That's a ball.
Casas over at second. Harper over at first with 1 away. Liner caught at second.
Now catcher Harry Ford.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Harry Ford. Up the middle, boots it. And everyone's safe. They're loaded.
Now left fielder
Evan Carter stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Here comes the 0-1. And fouled off. Two outs. Bases are full. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, JoJo Romero.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies. Known for his late inning heroics. The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Abner Uribe, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Buckner also throwing. Just missed. The wind of the pitch.
That's ball 3. I got 3-0.
And there's the automatic. Out there to center. Chourio under this one. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Isaac.
And now it's going to be Isaac Paredes. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. That one misses. Ball 1. The Rockies down by a pair here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. One and two here. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Phillies leading by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Next one in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now the left fielder. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-2 to count.
Just outside. And it's 3-2. Xavier Isaac waits on deck. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line, going into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Abner Uribe will take over here. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now here is Xavier Isaac. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Just missed.
2-1.
The tying run at the plate spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ripped to short. Rolls across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So one left for Colorado. They trail it here 4-2. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ricky McCarty.
Ricky McCarty.
Termarr Johnson now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Johnson.
The wide to kick the pitch. Bounced out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Next to hit, Jordan Lawler. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Johnson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings through that one. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Chourio now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Kicks and fires. There goes the runner. Strike in there. Throw, save.
Well, it's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
And the righty deals.
Ball, that's out.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with two strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
So they're at the corners now. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. Swung on, belted. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're up by 4.
Back-to-back base hits. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Justin Brule.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
One out, runner at second. Tristan Casas digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. A pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-2. Next offering is outside. And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. Up the middle, Amador throws to first in time.
Now back, designated hitter, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this two-run double. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Denver, bottom nine. The batter will be the shortstop, Adael Amador. And a pitch. That misses. And that is ball one. Uribe, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Casas.
Now batting, center fielder, Jonathan Clase.
He's 2 outs away. And now, Jonathan Clase. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And clips the corner. The Phils leading by 4. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Trying to bunt his way on. And see. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the barehand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Now the Rockies catcher, Drew Romo. And a good eye there. The pitch. And another ball. Clase over at first with one away. Two down. On its way to the corner, giving chase. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
Now the designated hitter, CJ.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter now, C.J. Abrams.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Comes a 2-2. This one in the air right field. Acuna has it sized up. Puts it away for the out.
Now back, the second baseman.
So they're down to their final out. Next to hit for the Rockies, Colton Keith. First pitch just misses. The Rockies down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. This one ripped, but foul to the right. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Rockies down to their final strike. And that skips into dirt.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
2-2. And this is inside.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 6-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Rockies, 2 runs, 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Thanks for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.